Hi guys, welcome to another video on the JayBee and Millie channel, and today we have a really exciting video for you guys because JayBee has been in the basement and dug out his old collection of Pokemon cards. Now it says on the front of the book here that these are from 2002 to 2010, but there are some dating further back than this that we are really excited to share with you. So guys, without further ado, we are going to move on to these cards that we believe to be first editions. We are going to look at these in some detail. But guys, please show this video some love because I've made JayBee to agree to the fact that if this video gets either 100 views or 20 likes, he is going to go in the basement again to find the rest of the collection. Now, he believes there to be a lot more of the first edition and a complete collection of, is it X and Y cards as well, JayBee, or black and white?
I think black and white.
So that'll be really exciting to find, guys, so show this video some love. Now, moving on to these. We'll start with this card first. So this is the first one we saw in the collection that we were really excited about the age of. If you zoom in at the bottom here, we can see that it says 1995, 96, 98, and towards the end 1999 as well. Now when we were looking at identifying first editions, it looks like this is the number order that's required to kind of show that. So we were really excited. Like, for all these cards aren't in the best condition. Some of them were JayBee's sisters and then they kind of got passed on to him. They've been played with a lot and like taken into school for trading games, all that kind of thing. We're still really excited to find these. That's kind of the back of that one, like condition wise. You can see some white around the edges, but it's still really exciting. So guys, moving on to the second one, we have Horsey. And again, that same number pattern of 95, 96, 98 and 99. So again, another really exciting one. For all these have been played with a lot, we were still just really excited to find this date, and especially like at the minute we're celebrating the 25th anniversary. So it's really exciting to look at these. Now this is one that JayBee was most happy with. The first, what we think to be a first edition Dragonite. This was one of the first ones that he remembers getting. So that's 95, 96, 98 and 99 again. We're so grateful because JayBee used to have this habit of writing his name on the back of the cards he was most proud of. And luckily that wasn't the case for any of these. So the next one, guys, we actually have two of this one. And that is the Pikachu, again with that same numbering on the bottom. Like, we were so excited to even find one of these, never mind two, so this is just incredible.
Oh, and I think the one on the right hand side is in a bit of a protective sleeve as well.
Yeah, the quality of that one looks a lot better. I'm not going to risk it by like opening that up, but it does look a lot better.
Do you want to turn it over though? Because I think it's actually quite a good sleeve.
It is,
Sinnoh, which is the remakes that are coming out, which I'm excited for.
Were they the original starters for Sinnoh?
They're the final of all forms for all the starters.
Ooh, that's interesting. Just because this one here was my favourite, so I recognise the tree thing. That's cool. Okay, guys. And then there's this one as well, which was part of the Kids Warner Brothers Presents Pokemon, the first movie. Again, with the 95 date on that one.
See, I can't remember where this is from because a part of me thinks that I must have got a DVD of the first film or some type of celebration was going on and the card came with that, but I can't remember for what anniversary it would have been or when it would have cropped up.
No. It's amazing. I was thinking of the same. I initially thought that this might have just been part of the sleeve, that writing, so I did take this card out, and no, it was a special event one. And this is the last one, Mark 95, the Golduck, which again is really exciting.
Hyper Beam.
I mean, I just have to get you back in the basement to look for some more of these. I was so happy that we found them. And again, the dates were just amazing. So now we've looked at these, we are going to go into the main album itself. These have some quite early dates as well. I think they range from about 2003 to 2007-ish that we're going to be looking at next.
Yeah, now just a kind of quick forward as well. This is kind of embarrassing. I feel like we're going through like an old journal. But as you can see, all these things at the start, they have been in the basement for the best part of 15-20 years. So these printouts are all ones that I try to do after sabotaging like a photo album. So there are things like printouts that I've tried to do that aren't the best quality. So please do forgive 5-year-old me.
So we are going to take a look at these. You can see here JayBee's printout for the fire category. Now, he did say that it's a bit of a disclaimer. Some of these, especially around the 2005-2006 mark, are ones that he got when he was on holiday. So he's not too sure as to like the origins of some of these, but a lot of them were like ones that he's traded at school as well. So anyway, let's take a look at these. So we start with all these fire energy cards. All these are marked, oh no they're not, 2004, 2005, 2006. So even with these, there's a good variety. You collected these for a very long time, didn't you?
Yeah.
Moving over to some, oh my goodness, incredible cards. Like you can see there's the shiny energy there. We have a Charmander as well. That's one of the kind of cards that we're really impressed with. I think that's like 2004. Some more along here. I can't believe how many variants of that you have. And Charizard. 2004 as well for that one. Oh, that's amazing. You've done so well to keep all these. I wish I was kind of such an organised child as you were.
I think this is an early one as well, this Ponyta. Yeah, 1995, 96, 98.
Oh my goodness, we missed that. And again, it goes on to have that 99 mark at the end. Let's take this one out and take a little look. Actually, I kind of don't want to do this on video. JayBee used this old photo album, and as you can hear, to keep things in place, it has kind of like a stickier side to it. I'm believing that that's not a decision that he's too happy with anymore, but at the time I think it was the best they could do. But so just looking at the back in terms of quality, it's not affected this one too much. But yeah, I can't believe they missed that. And Ponyta is an amazing card.
I guess I'm just kind of glad that I even put it in a folder. Because I've always tried to be organised and then kind of gave up, but I'm glad that it's kept in relatively decent condition, or I would have just either it would have been binned or put in a separate box.
You are right, and I mean, shout out to my brother if he is listening to this video. I do intend to kind of send it to him, but I remember as a child he collected all these Pokemon cards and they were scattered around his bedroom. So I'm just grateful that these have been kept in a folder to keep them safe, because from what I recall his weren't. So let's see if there's any others here that's like kind of looking at a bit older ones. There's 2006, 2005, but again, you've kept all the fire ones together. You were a very, very organised person even back then, JayBee. That's amazing. I really like this one, the Rapidash.
Me too. These E ones are part of a separate set, and I don't know what they are, but they're interesting.
It's certainly interesting. Vulpix, that's another one that I believe I got. Was that one available in Sword?
Yes.
I feel like I collected them.
I think there was the Galarian variant and the Alolan variant. I think it was Galarian that was in Sword, but I'm not too sure.
Wow, so many fire ones.
Blaziken.
I have to point out if there was any more of the earlier ones, because I feel like I'd looked through them, but I missed. This one here looks a bit different, from 2004 if we head over to this page.
So it's this one down.
Here we go, the one I'm pointing to.
I think this was one that I got from Cyprus, so again, not sure on the exact validity on that one, but it looks cool.
It does.
Oh, and a shiny Latias there.
That looks really nice. You did so well with this collection. The only thing like this I remember collecting was Hannah Montana postcards when I went on holiday to France.
Postcards?
Yeah. There's a couple of shinies on this page. Again, I don't know the origins, but...
A Growlithe.
That looks really sweet. And the next one on that page as well.
Oh, that's nice. Latias from the... What's that? Holon? Phantoms?
Okay, heading over to the next page. Again, so many fire ones. This one looks interesting, one that I'd not seen before, the Houndoom.
Yeah,
Pardon my pronunciation on these, of course.
The Houndoom's cool. Jinx.
This one's amazing. Again, another one I've not seen, but again, the shiny variant there, JayBee.
You've got Salamence, Seadra.
Oh, this one looks really cool.
The Kingdra.
Yeah. Now, am I right in saying that this is the Chimchar, the starter that C really likes, your brother, for the remakes they're going to be making of Diamond and Pearl?
Yeah, and it was at this point that I was like, is it really that old? Because I'm not sure when Diamond and Pearl came out. But I was wondering why they'd be so contemporary, but they actually, Diamond and Pearl are quite old, so...
Yeah, and I mean, Chimchar here's got a date of 2008 on them, I think.
I didn't know that they were that old, gosh.
You're feeling old now, JayBee. This variant is amazing. I love that. Again, shiny, right?
Yeah.
And is this some kind of Pokemon thing they did here, the Crystal?
I think it's like a set, like nowadays you've got Darkness Ablaze, Vivid Voltage. I think this was, I guess, the Vivid Voltage of the time, or whatever they were doing.
Okay, so next we have JayBee's little water design, and we're going to take a look at the water cards and Pokemon. So we have the energy cards, and the first one we have here is Piplup. So I believe they were your starter, JayBee?
Yeah, I love Piplup so much. Now, for all I chose Trico first in Emerald, I think the Piplup line is the one that stuck with me to the point where I think Empoleon's missing, because I actually think I used to take it into school with me. Aww. So I think that's going to be one of the loose ones in the basement.
And then we have Prinplup, the evolved one at the side there. So let's keep going. And here we have some shiny ones. So is that a shiny Mudkip we see here, JayBee?
Yeah, I got Mudkip, who's always been one of my favourites. Though, like I say, I did choose Trico, which is interesting. You've got your Swamperts.
Oh wow, and that seems to be one you really like. That's in a kind of separate wallet.
Yeah, that's the final evolved form of Mudkip.
Oh wow. And Squirtle, a couple of variants there for that.
And Wartortle.
We have a couple of loose cards here. You have that E1 again that you were saying about here, that's a Squirtle. Another one that you've looked after quite nicely, and that is Marshtomp. And then if I just move those out of the way so we can see the others.
Got shiny Wartortle from that Crystal Guardian set.
Indeed.
Blastoise.
And again, from the Crystal Guardians, Blastoise.
Again, I think this is another holiday one, but we've got Team Aqua's Kyogre. Kyogre's cool. Squirtle, Lotad.
Yeah, in terms of the ones that from holiday, if anybody has any way of kind of checking to see, you know, kind of how reliable the cards are, that kind of thing, we kind of found that some of them might have a bit more of a purple tinge to it. But if you have any kind of identification methods that you could share, please put that in the comments. Quite a lot of the Lotad there, JayBee. And now a few Lombra.
Ludicolo. And this is Deoxys there, which is interesting. I think this was from one of those collector's tins, a Deoxys collector's tin.
Oh my goodness.
Regice, I love Regice.
See, the one that I'm seeing is the one next to this.
Gyarados.
I remember you trying to get us talking about shiny Gyarados so much. Is that the one where we were biking around on the sword for the longest time trying to get you a shiny Gyarados?
I don't remember how I got one, but I think it was one of the first ones that I found. I think it might have been, you know, I was trying to find it to spawn just to complete the Pokédex.
Oh my lord.
And it ended up being shiny. And I was really happy.
Oh, I like a lot of them on this side. This one, I think, could be one of my favourites.
I love Pelipper. Pelipper's the one that gives you your mail in Mystery Dungeon. And you go to the Pelipper post office.
Wow. This is amazing. Keeping on that water theme.
Krabby, Huntail, Feebas. Well, I really like that card. It just seems very simple, but I like it a lot. Psyduck, CeeLo, oh, and Walrein EX. And that was always one of my favourite cards.
There's so many nice cards. This is amazing.
Mama Swine, another one of my favourites.
That's so cool. So the last water ones here.
Lapras, Wailord, Croconaw and Azumarill. And this is an embarrassing part coming up. For some reason, I didn't feel it appropriate to print out an electric visual. So what I've done is I've written electric.
With the little lightning bolt.
The L as a lightning bolt and a little Pikachu saying Pika. Which is weird.
So we have taken a look at some of the earlier Pikachu cards at the start of this video. But we have these as well. Now Pichu just looks adorable. I like them so much. We have the 2005 Pikachu up there.
This was always one of my favourite visuals for Pikachu.
This one. This is really nice. I love how you can tell which cards you like the most because you've pointed that one out and that's one of the ones in the protective sleeve.
Aww. But I've always been more of a Raichu person. I don't know.
Okay. So we're back to some fire types here. Oh, sorry, no, fire types were like crossed with.
Oh gosh, I didn't know these were electric. Well, look, we've got Crystal Guardians, Shiny Charmeleon.
I like this card a lot.
This is awesome. I think this was one of the first cards that I got that I was like really proud of. Because for some reason when I took it into school, everyone was like raving about it. It's back at the age when it was such a mainstream trend to the point where our school actually ended up banning it. Everyone really seemed impressed with this. So I don't know if it's worth anything now, but people liked it back in the day. So I guess this is the one week at school when people actually wanted to talk to me.
Well, now you found this folder, JayBee, I kind of want to talk to you as well.
Yay!
So looking over here, these two look very sweet. Very similar, but very sweet.
The twins, Mine Puzzle. Little charge.
That's cool. Electric.
See, I like this a lot because I didn't know if this was a worm or a hosepipe. In hindsight, I think it's a hosepipe. They've got it in their mouth and the water's spraying out their nose.
Oh my goodness, yes, but given the electric type, I was going to guess it was a wire initially.
Ah. But yeah, I didn't know what it was. It just occurred to me on that card when I first saw it that it was the first time that Pokemon seemed like domesticated.
Yeah.
So not necessarily for fighting, but functional. So I like that a lot.
And then they continue down here, electric. But there's a lot of different looks, JayBee. What's that about?
I think they're just for different sets. Again, like the Vivid Voltage, Darkness Ablaze of the time.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
And this is Electrics of all form. These were always very interesting to me. The one where it seems almost signed.
Oh, wow.
But I don't know if they're like dodgy holiday ones or...
Again, guys, comment below what you know about these cards. We appreciate any extra information that you guys have.
And obviously people want like close-ups of them. I can do them on Twitter if there's like a specific card that you're like, oh, I think I know something about that.
Yes,
Yeah,
please like, comment below, reach out on Twitter at JMillyVids.
Magnemite.
Oh, I like this card a lot.
Is
That you're
these
coming down.
Dark Magnetons. The ones that say dark before them I'm a bit hesitant about. But I think these are like Team Rocket ones. Pidgeot is awesome.
This is the card you're coming up to that I said I like.
2006. Which I think, to me, doesn't seem that long ago.
But then when you add that up, it's like...
Like, considering, I think analytics show that some portion of people watching this weren't even born in 2006. It has me rethinking things a bit. But to me, 2006 just feels like a few years ago.
It's not hard to think that was 15 years ago. Like, we weren't even 10 yet.
Gosh.
So you have a few of those Raikou X's. I like those.
Raiku's awesome. They had this black and white event that I missed out on where you could get all these Raikou, Suicune and Entei in shiny form. I don't know why I didn't do it if it was like a US thing, but that was one of my pokey regrets. Oh, and look, there we go again.
JB's drawings.
No idea what this is. I think it's a Wobbuffet, and it's the one that I remember from the anime going Wobbuffet every time Team Rocket come out. But yeah, there we go. There's the early day of JB's artwork. But Team Magma's Poochyena, who I love a lot. They're awesome. They always remind me of the baby version of the dog we've got here.
Oh, I can see that.
There's my Tiana. These ones, the picture on that used to scare me.
Oh gosh, I can see why.
I've never been scared of dogs, but they used to creep me out.
Although there's a card on this row and the picture does seem quite creepy, but I love the card itself.
Oh gosh. This guy looks a bit crabby.
Good, I want.
Oh. We've got Nuzleaf, Shiftries, Meowth. Oh, this is interesting. Rocket's Raikou EX. When's that? Is that 2005?
Wow. Yeah, it looks like most of this page is 2005.
Oh, and this is the Wobbuffet that I tried to draw.
That's quite a good drawing, JB. Why have we had to like outsource for our artwork on this channel when we have you?
I'm not getting into that. That's crazy.
These are amazing. I like this double eye.
Dark Dragonair.
Oh, Sharpedo. Oh my gosh, they look scary. Oh my goodness, wow.
So let's move on.
Indeed, let's. Okay guys, so we have some more of that wonderful, clip art by JayBee. The text for ground category there. And so there's all these energy categories, and then we move on to some pretty impressive Pokemon cards, I think. The first one being Regirock. I believe that's shiny. Kind of hard to see through some of the kind of film, but it looks impressive. It's Groudon. And then there's another Groudon, which I personally really like. And then there's the Marshtomp, which reminds me a bit of a Mudkip.
Yeah, they're the evolved form for Mudkip.
Oh,
but
sorry.
they're like dual water ground type, so I guess that's why they're with ground type.
Interesting. Okay, moving on.
Swampert there, which is the final evolved form for Mudkip. Oh, and I think one's a shiny.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then there's a few more on this page. You've got quite a few Baltoys. Like you said, you've got quite a few repeats of some of these, but some of them, like you say, are from different sets. So for example, at the bottom we have two Nosepass, but one of those is from a different kind of set. As you can see here, the writing.
It's like that Phantom set.
Yeah. Oh, there's some falling out and I don't want to like bend them.
Oh no.
Sorry.
We got Probopass, Geodudes, Machamps.
Another one there that fell out.
Machamps for days.
Oh, that's a different one though. That shiny kind of variant, isn't it?
Gravelly shiny.
Wow, that's nice.
I always liked this variant. Just because it seemed almost brown, and I'm used to them being like a metallic.
I mean, I feel like one of those birds that's attracted to shiny things, but like, as soon as I see one of these that's shiny, I'm like, oh my goodness, I love that. This one, amazing. So these ones have all kind of fallen out, I think. There's those variants down. I'm just going to move those so they don't get any more damage. I've ordered JayBee a new book, so I'm going to be updating this tomorrow and putting them in an actual Pokemon folder, which will hopefully preserve these for a little bit longer because, like I said, the dates on these are so impressive. They've lasted this long. I don't want to kind of see any more damage to them. So in terms of energy types, JayBee, what's that purple one?
I think this is poison.
Ah, okay.
I think I tried to be organised and I must have deteriorated, like got bored or impatient.
Or these are some later packs that you added in.
Oh, maybe.
What about this symbol up here? Is that
That's your steel.
Ah, okay. Flipping the page over. Wow.
Or is it steel or is it iron?
I think it's steel, because isn't there that Boyd move that's the steel bird ring or something that falls into that category? There is the cards towards the bottom I particularly like on this page.
Yeah, I like the spiel as well.
And I like the one next to it, to the right.
But they're kind of creepy. I love them though.
Again, just the shininess. You just can't not love it. Pretty empty page here, but I guess, you know, you just kind of threw in what you got for the packs for these pages. So, moving on. Ooh.
Rattata, Lilleep, coughing, an angry looking Bulbasaur.
I've never seen that Bulbasaur.
And an Aeron.
Ooh, another Aeron over here.
Spiro coughing. Oh, you done messed up, Aeron. Your Shuppet, who's also kind of shiny as well. A Sentret, a Mew, who's awesome. Some trainer cards. I never really saw the point of trainer cards. Maybe someone a bit more well versed in TCG will tell me. Wigglytuff, and I think this is an early one, right?
Oh, what's that?
It looks early, but I can't make out the dates. Yeah, 1995, 1996, 1998.
Wow, so this is another one to take out and put with the mouse in. Okay. I always get really bad anxiety about removing these cards just because of like the sticky effect on them of the book. Okay. I actually can't do that. I think that's a sticker.
Do you think?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to lift off.
Oh, that's so annoying though, because if it is a sticker, then it must have been a foil that's been peeled and... Yeah, that's like a sticker. What the heck is that?
What is that?
Oh, that's really annoying, because that's like a shiny and it's early. So that must have been a card at some point, but it's just been... Oh, that's very annoying.
That is something... Oh, maybe on some of the newer packs that we've been ordering, you get the cards that have that kind of code on. Maybe we can just use one of those to preserve it in your new book.
Oh, maybe.
So some more trainer cards, that kind of thing on this page. Moving on. Oh, we are coming up to some more shinies.
These unknowns are cool.
I like them.
I think these poisons actually might be doubling up for psychic as well. Because these are more psychic than poison.
Shiny. Oh my goodness, this page is awesome.
Oh, there's a shiny Mew.
I was looking at the shiny Kingdra, that is so cool. And another one that you've put in a little sleeve, JayBee.
Aww. Gengar, who I always thought of as an evil Pokemon ever since the first Mystery Dungeon game.
Interesting. They do look a little bit scary, a bit creepy, a little bit evil.
Latios.
Latios looks amazing.
Cacnea. Venusaur.
I don't know if this is a common kind of thing, but I really like the bird Pokemon. This one here, the swallow, I just think that is looking really cool. I'm loving that.
A bit of a shiny energy there. I like Deoxys. Skitty used to be one of my favourites as well.
Oh, they look cute. I like that Spearow. Like I said, just the bird types, I love them.
I think Skitty's who you are in my new Mystery Dungeon playthrough, actually.
No. No.
Some Wynuts, Wobbuffet, who've seen a better drawing of earlier in this.
Indeed, much better than this.
The Altaria, who I think they're listed as a fairy Pokemon now, which is interesting.
Cool.
Baltoy, another Deoxys, a little bit chunky Deoxys.
Another Mew.
I love this art style for Mew.
And Skitty.
That's you.
Woo!
And Shroomish. Tentacruel, Zangoose, Shedinja.
Ditto, which is like the, is it Bulbasaur I'm thinking?
I think it's impersonating a Bulbasaur from the look of things.
Yeah.
Because they can like transform. This Rayquaza is awesome.
Getting towards the end.
So we've got your Kadabra, Grovyle, Caravana, Squirtle, Clampill, Surskit, and some shinies here. So there's your Mawile, Skarmory, Mew, Lairon, and Bulbasaur.
Ooh.
Bulbasaur always reminds you of Molly ZX games now.
Oh yes!
Ivysaur, Wingull, Feebas, Lunatone, and Beautifly.
Oh, I love that. Shelgon, a Trainer Energy, Dark Weezing, Sceptile. Interesting.
Sceptile's one of my favourites. Shuppet.
Oh, Nincad. Is it Nincada? Oddish, Trapinch, Vibrava, Gardevoir, Snorting. Wow.
Corfish.
That one looks nice. Okay, we're getting to the end. There's only a couple of pages left, guys.
A dizzy looking Spindra.
Another Mudkip, Latios, Trico. Oh my goodness, look at this one. I like that. I just like the effect of the Crystal Guardians ones. More Mudkips and Oddishes.
Gulpin, Noctowl, Mudkip, Pinsir, Pichu, Gulpin, Seaking, and a trainer card. It's Persian.
Wow, Zubat, Remoraid, Womber, Grimmar, Parasect, and Spearow.
Oh, a shiny Golduck. And some Rocket members. Another. Oh, a Grovyle is awesome. And Cascoon, trainer card. Togepi is one of the cutest Pokemon.
They look like a half-hatched Easter egg.
I think that's what they're based off. I once got, well, the first time in Diamond and Pearl that I evolved it into a Togekiss, it was one of my proudest moments just because it looks so powerful.
Oh. So we have a Linoon, a Jinx, and a Beedrill as well. Beedrill sounds like an interesting one. I'd like to see some of their kind of super moves and stuff. Okay, guys.
Oh, the Dark Arbok. Who, and this is good because Ekans and Arbok, spelled backwards, Ekans is snake. And this is meant to be Cobra.
Oh my goodness.
Vigor.
I don't like that. Ditto.
Another Ditto impersonating a Squirtle this time around. So maybe they've done a Charmander one. That'd be interesting. I don't think I've got it. But it might be in the basement.
Yes, guys, remember 20 likes or 100 views, and JayBee is spending the day in the basement finding us some more cards. Again, should be some first editions and the complete one of, what is it, JayBee?
I don't know the name, but it's a black and white collection. It's 100%. So there's a full art. Oh gosh, there's a full art Reshiram and a full art Zekrom. So
I need to see these. Second this gets 100 views, JayBee, you're going in the basement. And I'm not letting you out until you find it. This is a really nice one. That's cool. Again, lots of trainers. And just going back over to this page a second, that Swallow. Like I said, just the bird ones. I'm in love. And guys, the final page.
got
Pikachu, and 2 Raichus.
this is one of my, this growing up was one of my favourite cards of all time. Because I loved Raichu. I always thought that Raichu was like the underrated sibling. But I love Raichu.
Wow guys, I hope you've enjoyed sharing this collection with us. We have loved looking through all these with you guys. We hope to do a follow-up video. Like I said, if I can get JayBee in the basement, there is so much more to come. Starting tomorrow, we are going to get these in a bit of a better order, and hopefully we'll be able to share that with you guys too. We are trying to keep up to date with some of the trading cards coming out next. We have some more Vivid Voltage on order that are going to be coming within the next week. We hope to get out to you. So guys, there is so much more coming for Pokemon on this channel. We are really trying to celebrate that 25th anniversary in style. Still so much more to come of that. We are so excited to see, as well as lots of other Nintendo content covering Animal Crossing, Mario, and so much more. So guys, for more videos like this, please make sure to like the video, comment below and let us know what your favourite card is, and some more information about any of these cards you have. We'd love to hear from you. And remember to subscribe to the channel for even more of that amazing Nintendo content.